Hello everyone, my name is M. Shashank. I'm studying in class 10. Today I'm going to do an amazing and a simple activity about pi. Want to see that activity, yes or no? Yes, I can see that excitement on your faces. So let's start with that activity. So before starting with that activity, I want to ask you some simple questions. So don't worry, I'm not going to ask you some complicated questions. I'm just going to ask you some simple questions. Okay, so let's start with the first question. What is the approximate value of pi? Not exactly, I'm not asking the entire value of pi. Yes, the approximate you can take. Approximate value. Yes, what is approximate value of pi? Yes, you all are brilliant. The correct answer is 3.142857 and it goes on like that for some trillions of digits. Okay, so let's see the second question. What do we call the boundary of a given circle? Any circle you can take. What is the boundary of a given circle? What do you call? There is a specific name to denote that. What do you call that? Boundary of a given circle. Yes, you are correct. The correct answer is circumference. So let's move to the third question. What is the longest chord in a given circle? It's look like a complicated question. Huh? Yes. What do you call the longest chord in a given circle? It looks like a complicated question, right? So let me simplify the question for you. What is 2 times the radius in a given circle? What is 2 times the radius in a given circle? Yes, it's nothing but its diameter. You got it right. So with the combination of these 3 things, what are the 3 things which we got the answer just now? That is pi, circumference and diameter. You're going to make a combination of these 3 things. What is that combination? That is a simple formula. Okay. So what is that formula? I'll be telling you. If you divide the circumference of any circle by its diameter, you're going to get the value of pi. Let me say once again so that you will understand. If you divide the circumference of any circle to its diameter, you're going to get the value of pi. Then you'll ask me a question, whether how is this even possible? How will we get the value of pi? Yes, we will get the value of pi. Let me prove this to you with a simple activity. So first, for this activity, you don't need much materials, just a simple things with only 2 things you need. The first thing you need is a simple circular object. You can take any circular object at your home, anything, okay? It's a simple circular object. So when you're trying this at your home, you can take any circular object, like you can draw a circle, otherwise you can take a bangle of your mom or anything if you have, okay? The second thing you need is a thread. So we need this thread so that we can measure the circumference of the circle. Okay, so shall we start our activity? Yes. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to take this circle and we are going to take this thread and we are going to keep this thread along the circumference of this circle. Okay, we're going to take this thread and we are going to keep along the circumference of this circle. Okay, we'll start from here and we'll end it here. Okay, so now let's remove the thread so that we can check what is the circumference. So if you see, this is the circumference of this circle. Now let's cut the thread here so that we don't need the rest of the thing. We need only this much. Okay, so let's cut the thread. Okay. Got the thread now. So this is the circumference of this circle. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to place this thread here. That is the starting point of, okay, what is the longest chord in a given circle? As I already told you, it's nothing but its diameter, right? So we are going to, as you can see, I have drawn a diameter here. So we are going to place this thread here, the starting point of the diameter. We are going to stretch it till the end point. Okay, first here I have stretched here, but if you see here, still the thread is left. So once again what you are going to do is you are going to start from here and keep the thread. We are going to stretch it till the end. Okay, now if you see, still some of the thread is still left. Okay. What we'll do, once again what we'll be doing is you're going to keep the thread here and you're going to stretch it till here. Okay, till here you have understood, right? Then you have to tell me how many times did we check the diameter, how many times did we measure the diameter with this thread. You have to tell me. 1, 2, 3. How many times? Yes, it's 3 times in total. Okay, so if you see here, some little part is left here. Now you have to tell me, I am going to ask you a simple question. With this simple part, with this small part, can we make another diameter with this? Yes or no? No, yes, you're right. We cannot make other part with a simple with the small thread which is left here. So now what we can denote from this simple activity is that the thread which you are stretching from here to here, that it is the diameter. So how many times did you stretch here? It's 3 times. The small part which is left here, you can call it as the 0.142857. Okay, if you get a doubt here why we are going to take this as 0.1428, if you measure with the scale, you can get that with 0.142857. Okay, now, okay, this is an activity. Now what we can conclude from this activity is that if you take the circumference of any circle and divide by the 3 times, so from this activity what we can conclude, if we divide the circumference of any circle by the 3 times of the diameter, still some more part is left. Still some part is remaining, right? So that part you can take it as 0.142857 and so on. Okay, so with that we can get the value of pi, that is 3.142857, right? Isn't it? Did we get the value of pi or not? Yes, we got the value of pi. So what we can conclude from this activity is that if you divide the circumference of any circle by its diameter, you are going to get the value of pi, that is 3.142857. So if you want to get want to do that more accurately, then what you can do is you can ask your teacher to give you some simple question about, find the circumference first, then you find the diameter, then if you divide the circumference by its diameter, then you're going to get the value of pi, that is 3.142857, and goes on. You can get the approximate value, which is 3.13 or 3.15. You can get the approximate value. So hope you all have understood, right? This is a simple activity about a circle and a thread. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Thank you everyone.